Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Chelsea's away game in the Champions League semi-final first leg away to Real Madrid. Hopefully we can go and get the win and take a result back to Stamford Bridge for the second leg in a week's time. I bloody hope so, but let's do what we need to do and get a good result today. I'll take a draw, but with an away goal on it, so it meant that we have the advantage no matter what happened. I would take, say, a 1-1, so it means we get the advantage going into second leg. But it all depends on how well we play. And if you guys see in the corner here, I have the result of Chesterfield versus Bromley. So if any goals going in that game, you guys will know what happened in that game as well. So hopefully we can have a double victory tonight for both Chelsea and Chesterfield tonight.
It doesn't look like the Bernabeu, and that's because it's not. But it's the home of an enormous fixture this evening. There's no question about that. Semi-final.
Come on, Chelsea!
These are the moments that you dream about as a player. I'm sure the players in that tunnel, they won't care where it is. It's a Champions League semi-final. There's much to play for. A final at stake. And
Chelsea! 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 Two goals for your head! 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 Come on, boys! Guys, put in the chat. Come on, boys, get up in the chat. And let's go and show how good we are this season. Let's go, boys. Oh. We got to go and play with passion, play with heart, and play with a bit of grit, determination. We got to go for it. That's all we can do on a game like today, but we'll try the best we can. I'm looking forward to this game. If we can go and press them and go and put them a bit more pressure on them, I think we can go and get the result. I am just putting something onto my Instagram at the moment to let people know on there that I've just gone live. We got to play with a bit of passion. Guys, put down your prediction in the chat. Who you think is going to win? What do you think the score is going to be? Do you think Real Madrid are going to take a lead into the second leg? Do you think Chelsea are? Do you think it's going to be a draw? Come on, Chelsea! 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 Chelsea!
A Champions League semi-final at a training ground, which just about sums up a year that's been so unique and recently troubling in equal measure. We don't lack the glamour of the stars in the semi-final. We've got two.
Well, Chelsea! Well, Chelsea! Well, Chelsea all the way! Well, Chelsea all the way! Saying well, Chelsea all the way! Take for the Chelsea! For the Chelsea! For the Chelsea all the way! I said, biggest game for Chelsea in 7 years in Europe. We are finally back where we belong in the semi-finals of the Champions League for the first time since 2014. We got boys! Chelsea! 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 Let's go, boys! Passion all around. Put in the chat who you think gonna win. Put in the chat who you here supporting, Chelsea or Real Madrid. Real Madrid fans, you are welcome as well as Chelsea fans. Our banter, if you take it too far, you will be kicked out the chat and timed out. Come on, boys! That's good said. Come on, the Blues. That's what we want.
Returns after a weekend's rest. Eden Hazard is a sub.
I am passionate and I'm up for this game. If we were to score today, I don't know what my mood would be like. I don't know. If we win the first leg, I don't even know if I would be able to take my emotions from this. Cesar Aspiricueta! Cesar Aspiricueta! Cesar Aspiricueta! Cesar Aspiricueta! Captain Aspir! Captain Dave! Oh, boys!
So this is Chelsea, and it transpires Saturday's team that started against West Ham was a try.
So hello everyone!
They're unchanged for the first time under Thomas Tuchel.
If you guys want to put anything in the chat, put some questions in, get us going, get some conversation going, because it's going to be a very nervous stream.
Mateo Kovacic is the only significant absentee. The Chelsea bench is loaded with options if necessary.
It's going to be a nervous game, this will be, guys.
The setting tonight is the Estadio Alfredo Di Stefano, which has been Real Madrid's home all season, and a warm handshake between the two managers.
Come on, boys!
Are out in force, players with big reputations who are recruited for games like this, players who are two big performances away from the Champions League final. It's also the first time that Real Madrid and Chelsea have played against each other for 23 years, and just the third time in total that they've been head-to-head.
Come on, boys!
He'd love to be out there tonight.
How is everyone nervous for today's game? Sorry if I'm a bit loud, because it's just a passionate guy within me.
I look at Real Madrid and I think they've looked to match up Chelsea, and I think that might suit
And we're
Chelsea.
just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle to kick us off today.
Well, the back three are real experience in there for Chelsea, and they're used to playing this system.
Come on, Chelsea! The game is underway. Real Madrid get the game and the first leg of semi-final underway. Come on, the Blues. Come on, Chelsea. Well done, Kante.
It's a ninth semi-final in the last 11 years for Real Madrid, who are unbeaten in their last 17
Go on.
games.
Oh!
Pulisic was trying to sneak in behind.
That was the offside. Unlucky Pulisic, unlucky.
Chelsea.
Good approach. Good approach.
At the moment, then, is the fact the goals have dried up a little bit. They've had 3 0-0 draws in their last 4 matches, including against Real Betis at the weekend. But I suppose in a situation like this, you can, to a certain extent, forget any kind of form.
Yeah, they're a side that have got that experience. They've raised their game. They've done it all season. I mean, they're a side at the moment this season. I look at them and I think, well, I wasn't expecting them to go all the way to the semi-final at this moment in time. I thought they just know how to get over the line, and I expected Liverpool to beat them over 2 legs, but they've got themselves through there. They've got that know-how and a little bit of belief with Zidane as their coach.
It's been a cloudy day in Madrid, but conditions dry at kick-off. Having Danny Carvajal and Rafa Varane back strengthens Madrid from the quarter.
So how is everyone? Hit the like button. And every guys, come on, boys, up the Chelsea.
And there is the option of Eden Hazard against his old club off the bench at some stage, if necessary.
Come on, Chelsea.
Further challenged over there.
Unlucky Werner.
The recent results and performances, Glenn, would indicate a tactical game over 2 legs. You'd expect this one to be tighter, I think, at the outset of the game that we're going to see tomorrow involving Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City.
Yeah, I think they're matched up here. They're playing the same shape. It's man against man. It's 1v1s. Who are you going to outdo each other? And you know, obviously with Modric and Kroos in there, if you give them time and space, they won't get it. I think Chelsea will be pressing any time it goes into that midfield.
So if any of you guys want to put any questions in the chat.
Players, if they're given space, Kroos's passes against Liverpool were excellent, weren't they, in the first leg? I don't think they'll get that space and that time against Chelsea tonight.
So how is everyone having a good day?
Here's Varane, who's in the centre of the Real Madrid back three. Nacho will play to his left, Eder Militao to the right. Vinicius, who's back in the starting lineup tonight,
Come on.
not played at the weekend from the start.
We've got to try and play as much well as we can. Play a bit of passion, play a bit of heart, and just go for it as much as we can.
It's a big night, of course, for Thibaut Courtois, who's in a Champions League semi-final against his old club.
You mean the snake that talked crap and said bad things about this club?
Early save from Courtois, from Salah. You know, you're expecting Salah to score there. That would have been a different story, but it was a key moment in that.
But come on, Chelsea!
Against Liverpool, wasn't it?
Game started all right. Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 0.
So Thomas Tuchel, who's unbeaten against Real Madrid, he's also won all 7 semi-finals as a coach.
We just need to play well. We just need to keep going.
Marcelo starting as the left wing back tonight. His 525th game for Real Madrid. Karim Benzema, the number 9's played more. It's a very experienced team, the majority of which were involved in the 3 successive Champions League final victories that ended a couple of seasons ago.
Come on, Chelsea!
This Timo Werner, Christian Pulisic, work done in there for Real Madrid by Varane, but Chelsea with a chance to come forward here. It was Werner leading the charge.
Come on!
Aspilicueta.
Go on, Aspie!
Pulisic thinking in the
Pulisic!
cross. Chilwell well forward.
Chilwell! Mount!
Here's Jorginho.
Come on, Chelsea!
Both teams, any man in possession, they're up against 1v1, they're being pressed, they've got no time on the ball. That's a Chelsea player or Real Madrid player. Look, there's pressing, heads down, making sure there's a press. Eventually they go into tackle and there's a foul, but that's why I think this first 20 minutes is going to be a difficult game to watch in many ways. They're cancelling each other out at the moment.
Mason Mount.
You guys,
And Eder Militao.
I've also got the Chesterfield score in the corner somewhere. So if Chesterfield or Bromley score in that game, you guys will know what happened in that game as well.
Angles that right foot out so it makes contact, gets the foul. Might have been handball there from Werner earlier.
So Ben Chilwell, Danny Carvajal.
Come on, boys!
Who had a spell out with a hamstring problem. Back in there as a wing back tonight. Was a
Go on,
cross
Werner.
Real Madrid.
Oh, well done, Rudiger. Now it's Kante.
N'Golo Kante.
Now it is Christensen. Now it's to Jorginho. Jorginho to Christensen. Christensen to Jorginho. Jorginho to Pulisic. Pulisic to Kante. Now it's to Pulisic. Pulisic to Kante. Kante to Aspilicueta. Now back to down to Kante.
Challenge made by Nacho, and then the clearance by Marcelo.
Silva to Aspie.
Marcelo was not the only experienced Brazilian on the field tonight. Thiago Silva of Chelsea certainly falls in
okay. Chelsea just passed the ball around. It's Jorginho at the moment. That's gone long. And it's going down to Courtois. Unlucky.
Here's a potential match winner, Glenn, for Real Madrid. Vinicius, who was so impressive in the first leg against Liverpool.
He was, wasn't he? He was prepared to make runs in behind. That's what was impressive. At the moment, I think he's going to find it harder tonight against that Chelsea back 3, come back 5 when they defend.
Yeah, when we defend, when we go forward, it's a back 3. When we defend, it's a back 5. So it's like we know what we're doing.
It's going to be one of those games.
More or less, we know what we're doing.
A magic or a mistake will be the difference.
Come on, Chelsea.
It's Chelsea's first semi-final in the Champions League for 7 years. It's another team from Spain for them in the last 4. They've only lost 2 of their last 21 matches under Thomas Tuchel. So both sides at the moment playing with a great deal
of
confidence.
Go on, Aspie. Don't foul.
Marcelo. Benzema. Here's Toni Kroos. there by Mason Mount.
Hello,
He was just
hello.
looking to lead on Eder Militao. It's a push though by Timo Werner.
How are you? Noah Jenkinson is your #1 fan.
Salah looking for Benzema. It's good defended by Thiago Silva.
So, who's got to play well? Well done! Keep pressing. If you guys like the stream, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to like, subscribe, with the bell notification. We're going to post as well.
It's given away though by Kante, and it's given away to Vinicius.
Kante! What were you doing, Kante, in that position?
Be careful in situations like that tonight, Chelsea.
Yeah, it's the second time. As soon as it goes back to the goalkeeper, Mendy, they're going to press. Real Madrid are pressing quick and hard there. It's the first time that they've won the ball, but they've got to watch themselves, Chelsea.
If you guys like the stream, hit the thumbs up button. Go on. Go on! What's it? Oh!
Brilliant save by Courtois. First big moment in the semi.
How have we not scored that?
With the Chelsea chance. Courtois
How?
with a huge save.
Well, it's a great break from Chelsea, and you think Pulisic, is he going to go for goal?
How has Timo Werner not scored that?
That midfield, and there's no legs in there to get back. Look, Modric is trying to get back.
Oh my God, how have we not gone 1-0 up?
Back there to,
Oh my God, we nearly went 1-0 up. Who's your favourite Chesterfield and Chelsea player? Alright. My favourite Chelsea player is Christian Pulisic. And my favourite Chesterfield player, he's injured at the moment, I would say Kwasi Asante. But I mean, I'm very big on Danny Rowe. What would you do if Chelsea scored right now? I'll be going mental. I'll be going mental, that's what. Hello, Connor, how are you?
There's that little header. It's a clever little header back on a plate. He's got to score. Werner's got to score. He's a little bit hesitation. Look at that. It's not really drilling it into the net and taking everything with it. He's a bit timid in the way he's tried to finish that. Gives the keeper a chance to save it yet again.
What would you do if... What would be your reaction if Chelsea would decide Ronaldo and Messi but still got relegated? I would never react to that because of we're too big a club to get relegated. But
it sums it up. Absolutely,
guys, put some questions in the chat and I'll answer as many of them as I can during the game. 10.5 minutes played. Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 0. We nearly went 1-0 up there, so you nearly got a reaction from me, a goal reaction from me in the first leg. Go on, Kante! Go on, Kante! Go on, Aspie! Aspie! Oh! Oh my God!
Yeah, in some respects, it was too good, wasn't it?
Hey!
He pointed Werner and he
Hey! Yes, Connor, put something in the chat. Questions. Put your question in the chat. I'll answer as many questions as I can. We nearly went 1-0 up with Timo Werner. Whoa, whoa. I can't answer that, unfortunately. No, I can't answer that, unfortunately. Because I have family who are both Wednesday and Sheffield United fans. So within my family, so I can't go with one team and not the other. Go on, Pulisic! Pulisic! Mount! Chilwell! Ah!
He says handball by Danny Carvajal, but the Dutch referee says corner to Chelsea.
Again,
wonderful play from Chelsea, going from right to left, really patient. Look
at
it has his arm, hasn't it? But he's got it tucked in behind.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what defenders have to do nowadays. Put their hands behind their back and try and defend from there.
So, guys, I'm doing a Q&A during the stream.
They've sent all three centre-backs in for their first corner. Rudiger, Christensen and Silva.
Corner for Chelsea to be taken by Mason Mount.
It's Mason Mount out to take the corner.
Here goes Mount.
Good header by Nacho.
It's got cleared. Chelsea scores. Chelsea score. Precious, it's Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 0, but we are giving this a hell of a go tonight. We've had the best chance of the game so far. Real Madrid have done nothing in the first 13 minutes. They've done nothing on us. Hello, Brady. Guys, we're doing this for British football after all what's happened in the last week. This is for British football, and British football are like... Go on! Go on! Go on! Pulisic! Yeah! Come on! Pulisic! Come on! Christian! Get in there! Well deserved, boys! Come on! This is our year! This is our year! I cannot believe it! Christian Pulisic, you fucking hero! Come on!
And I think Real Madrid are just sort of almost saying, well, we're just going to hang on to their towers, go man for man all over the pitch. Whereas, you know, at the moment, Kroos and Modric, we haven't seen them. They've not been on the ball, and Chelsea have done a good job defensively as well as having lots of possession. So, all round at the moment, Tuchel will be delighted with the balance of their play.
So how is everyone?
Talk about that.
Chelsea.
It's a trio that started the 3 recent Champions League final wins. They played just short of 1,000 games for the club between them. Ronaldo might have been the pizzazz in those winning sides, but
Come on, boys!
those 3 players have always been the heartbeat of this Real Madrid team. So far they're being starved of the ball by Chelsea. Modric challenged by Rudiger.
So how is everyone? It's Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0.
Toni Kroos. Nacho.
So how is everyone today?
Luka Modric. Karim Benzema.
So far, we have played 18 minutes. We are 1-0 up. If we can get, aka a second goal in this game, we could be seeing something.
Casemiro.
We could be in for a good night. Overall, we just now got to keep, just not let Real Madrid get their tails into this game. Well done, Mendy! Well done, Mendy, in that regard. Well done, Mendy.
A bit of a spark, don't they, Real Madrid? They look up, there's no one really making runs off the ball. This is the only thing I've seen at the moment where they press the keeper. If he wants to play out, they'll press him. But Chelsea,
hey, if any Liverpool fans are watching, hey, Liverpool fans,
everything at the moment is looking good.
we're playing better than you against Real Madrid. Who would you sign for Chelsea? I don't know. We're going off topic. We're going off topic. I know Sheffield are playing Bromley tonight. I put it in the corner somewhere, in the corner of your screen, so you guys will know if any goals happen in that game. You guys will know straight away what the score is, because I'll update the scoreboard on there as well. But that game is still 0-0. So as long as Sheffield is...
Antonio Rudiger. One thing we have learned about this Chelsea team under Thomas Tuchel, Glenn, is how well they manage situations like this.
Yeah, and those back three, they're very experienced players, aren't they? They're not going to make too many mistakes back there.
Oh, bloody hell.
Just keep it simple, and if it has to go long, that's a hell of a ball there from Silva.
Go on! Go on, boy!
Play forward with a bit of precision, with a bit of
referee.
It drops into Werner, it drops into Mount, those sort of players. And they've done
Playing
it
really well.
well.
Offside.
Just being offside, isn't he? Just gone a bit early.
Who would you sign for Chelsea? I don't know who I'd sign. We got a good side. We got a good team at the moment. I wouldn't know who to sign.
Very stretched, aren't they? And if you can just beat that midfield
Come on.
of Madrid, you're in. You've got
Anyone that's good enough to fit into our squad. Wherever the manager wants to, wherever Thomas Tuchel wants to get, I'll be happy we get. If it's someone that can change our fortunes around and actually get us a goal scorer that can score a couple of goals, I would be happy. But at the moment, we've got Timo Werner, who is doing all right when he plays, but he's just unfortunately not scoring. But he did score in the last game, but we just got to keep going.
To see them playing in the rain in Valdebebas. It's been a feature of recent home matches. Torrential rain has pretty much been on the cards every time they played here recently. Zidane's put the coat on, no surprise.
If we just keep playing the way we are, and just if Chelsea, and I'll say this now, if we can get a second goal in this game, then that gives us a very big cushion going into the second leg. Pulisic! Oh, too much of the Werner.
Just asking a little bit too much.
Unlucky Werner.
Yeah, he's really
Unlucky Timo.
They're sending him too wide because they were in a wonderful position there. Again, it was
everyone
really
enjoying the stream.
From Chelsea, and runners, a spare man on the outside, just needed to be nursed in and just overcooked it, Pulisic. But
can you please
signs for Chelsea.
tell me the line? Okay, lineup for Chelsea is let me put it on here because I didn't really have time. Didn't really have time to put the lineup on, folks. So I will tell you if you've not seen it. The lineup for Chelsea is Werner. Werner, Mount, Pulisic, Chilwell, Jorginho, Kante, Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Silva, Kante, Silva, Christensen, and Mendy. Sorry if I said the player's name twice. I just something happened on the screen that nearly got there, but it was a chance by Benzema, who's just hit the post. Benzema has just hit the post for Real Madrid. Go on, Kante! Go on, Kante!
place.
Sorry about that. My sound seems to peter on and off all the time, so something I can't help. Adam, if you're in the stream, put in the chat about letting them know to like and subscribe to the channel. Like the stream and subscribe to the channel.
They're trying to press, but they're not really pressing.
Come on, Chelsea. We nearly went 1-0 up. Thanks to we nearly went 2-0 up thanks to Ben Chilwell. Just wide of the far post.
You know what's coming. It'll be Chelsea's second goal.
Well, the goal they conceded to Christian Pulisic is the first one that's been conceded since Oscar Mingueza scored against them in the Clasico 17 days ago. And Chelsea look tonight as though they've got goals in them. Here's Benzema. Modric.
Come on.
Casemiro. Toni Kroos.
Oh, the rain's coming down, man.
Given away by Dani Carvajal.
Oh, team must be used to this weather. It always happens. It always. Oh.
Mason Mount frustrated by the ricochet off Danny McKelly.
Well, there was two Chelsea players actually making an overlap down the right-hand side, and he had seen them. He played a really crossfield pass.
Connor, I am covering the town game. It's right there in the corner. I got the score down there as well.
Chelsea on the ball.
I don't do it on the same day if Chelsea are playing on the same day as Sheffield. I'll do it if they're on separate days.
As soon as they play through there, if they get out on the ball, Chelsea, they're in business.
Well done, ref. Well done, ref.
Christian Pulisic was a player who felt the challenge. And the yellow card shown by Danny McKelly.
He did win the ball as well, didn't he? I think it's his left leg that the referee's seen coming, swiping Pulisic out late, but
yeah, Connor, I still do town games.
Probably a little bit reckless. Was it a yellow card? I'm not so sure. When you've won the ball like that, yes, the trailing leg may have caught him, but partially done there, I feel.
Just saw a shot of Sergio Ramos, Glenn. It would have been admiring the challenge by his teammate. It's a monsoon at the moment, and it's Real Madrid, Chelsea 1, and Christian Pulisic has the all-important.
Come on, guys.
Here's Mount. Chilwell.
Oh, lucky. Unlucky, boys. Unlucky. It's monsoon weather. I mean, watch it. So you wanted me to spend like £7 to watch every game? Because you have to spend money to watch the games, Connor. It costs about £7 to watch every stream. So it's gonna grow, the money's gonna go up and up and up and up and up. So I'm just doing it like this. Thank you, Noah, for liking and subscribe. Thank you for calling me a legend. Thank you very much. Corner to Real Madrid.
Modric to Marcelo.
Still let Real get back into it.
It's Benzema, Chelsea gets the equaliser. Smashed in by Karim Benzema. His 71st goal in the Champions League and a vitally.
Literally, Real Madrid have had one chance and taken it.
That's a wonderful finish. There's Ramos, the cheerleader now. But it is a great finish, and as we said, Benzema's the one. It's the one bit of magic in him. There it is. Is it a set play? Is it a real set play for the training ground? The big centre-back goes on the back post and just win it, knock it back into the area. They need to win that second ball. Great skill. Look at this centre-forward play. Spins. This is a tight one. I think he looks as if he's onside. Look at that. Cushion header and a volley. Swivels on it. It's really good skill, isn't it? The setup there is absolutely brilliant. Quicker than any Chelsea defender to get his foot on it, and you've got to say, a wonderful equaliser. It's gone against the run of play, but they won't worry about that, Madrid.
He is clinical. 28 goals now this season for Karim Benzema. That's 277 in the white of Real Madrid. An outstanding finish by one of Europe's great number 9s.
Just to let you know, Real Madrid have had one opportunity. One good, about two, I would say 2 good opportunities, and they've hardly had not a sniff at our goal.
Because, you know, Chelsea now have got to show some character and go again, and they can't change too much. They were controlling the game.
Come on, Chelsea!
They went up asleep on the back post.
Well done, Christensen.
Nice little corner. They took the short one, surprised them a little bit, and this diagonal there, I think it was Aspilicueta, got caught there. They were going zonal and just gets caught. Once you win that ball in the box, you've got to win the second ball. If you don't win the first, you must be there for the second. And consequently, it was Benzema who's sharp.
Come on,
2
Chelsea!
Brazilian headers and a flashing French finish.
Come on, Chelsea! Hazard's on the bench, Noah. Hazard's on the bench. 30 minutes played. It's Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 1. Corner, take it every day of the week.
It's a problem here for Casemiro.
It doesn't look like it's a good one.
Yeah, I think he's, well, Mount tried, he saw something, didn't he? He saw Werner making a run. He's gone to play him in there. He's seen it there, and it's Casemiro's hit him in the stomach. There's that diagonal. You've got to cut that first ball out at source. They don't. Little flick on, beautifully executed. Top quality striking, that really is. To cushion it down and not keep it within the vicinity of his body. Excellent play.
Casemiro back on his feet. Chelsea with the centre-backs now in the Real Madrid penalty area. The rain continuing to fall. It's been a fascinating 31 and a half minutes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Sorry for my language, but...
Because now he's got 71 in the competition, which puts him level with Raul in 4th on the all-time list, and only a couple behind Robert Lewandowski. It's Carvajal. Benzema. Toni Kroos. Wendy had it covered, but they've got a bit more of a spring in their step now, Real Madrid.
What, Chelsea?
They've got the confidence from the equaliser. Just passing the ball. I think possibly the rain has helped their passing. They were very sluggish with the way they built up early in the game, and that little bit of a surface now with all that water on, they're zipping the ball about. It's suiting them a little bit quicker.
It might have helped Madrid's passing, but having seen that shot of the manager, it's not necessarily helped Zidane's sartorial elegance.
At least he's not going to get his hair wet.
Casemiro's header. Intercepted.
Come on, Chelsea!
Forward by Kroos.
Where do you think Chelsea will finish? We'll finish in the top 4 in the Premier League.
Benzema to Marcelo.
I know, without a shadow of a doubt, we'll finish in the top 4, but West Ham will push it all the way.
Luka Modric.
Well done, Aspie.
Defended by Aspilicueta. Kante fortunate.
Lucky Kante, lucky. One Mount.
Mason Mount, who's been full of running in midfield for Chelsea so far.
He's picking up some lovely positions, actually. He's doing his job defensively out there, but then he just slides in off the back of Modric, and there's no one picking him up.
Since Chelsea's Champions League win in 2012, Real Madrid have lifted the trophy 4 more times.
That's a foul.
It's Real's 29th semi-final in this competition as the European Cup or the Champions League. Good work by Werner. Here's Jorginho.
Come on, Chelsea! Come on, Chelsea!
Headed on by Timo Werner, and Rafa Varane quickly across there for Real Madrid. Missed 4 games with COVID, both legs against Liverpool included in that run. It's a World Cup winner with France and a vital part of this Real Madrid defence.
What's Pulisic doing there?
Good header by Christensen, forward by Kroos.
Christensen again. Well done, Christensen. Kante. Go on out. Go on, Pulisic.
Pulisic. Defended by Varane.
In the box.
Chelsea get the second chance. That's a better
Oh!
pass. Just a little bit too high. Timo Werner in the middle.
Half time at the moment between Chesterfield and Bromley is 0-0. 0-0 half time in that game, boys.
They've just got to pick out the right pass. Very unlucky. They just can't get any higher, can he? Werner. It's a lovely ball again from Pulisic. They're getting some great position. They've just got to stay strong here. You know, Real Madrid for 5 minutes after.
We're playing better than what Liverpool did in their game against them. Real Madrid were all over them. We're all over Real Madrid, and I never thought I ever would say that.
Controlling the ball.
It's a game that's being played in the shadow of the failed Super League. The Real Madrid president Florentino Perez continues to pour fuel on the flames. Zidane wouldn't talk about that yesterday. Chelsea are among the clubs trying to rebuild relationships and show remorse. It has been an unwanted distraction to what should be a special semi-final game over 2 legs, and it's certainly serving up excitement so far.
There we go.
Here's Mason Mount, now Jorginho.
Come on, boys!
Madrid's turn to get everybody back.
Now it's Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva.
Ooh!
Took a deflection,
Corner?
Chelsea get the corner. He's gone
I did
44
it
games in the Champions League since his last goal, which ironically he scored against Chelsea.
I didn't think he would shoot from
They
there.
didn't they? They probably know that stat, but if you give him that sort of space, he'll have a go from there. Gets the deflection and it's a corner, but.
Tuchel deciding it doesn't need the hood with the rain still pouring down. Mason Mount out to take another Chelsea corner.
Go on! Oh!
Headed away by Casemiro. And then the clearance made in there for Real Madrid by Eder Militao. Well, don't forget Paris Saint-Germain against Manchester City tomorrow night from 7 o'clock in the Champions League on 2 HD and Ultimate. And then Thursday night you can see Manchester United against Roma on 2 HD and Ultimate, and Villarreal against Arsenal on 3 HD in the semi-finals of the Europa League. It's going to be a yellow card for Pulisic for the challenge on Marcelo.
Yeah, he was never quite getting there, was he? He was at full stretch, and Marcelo was only too happy to take the foul.
Come on, boys!
Really awkward position, Pulisic there. Never going to win the ball from that position, and just takes him out. Correct decision, yellow card.
Luca, I might not be doing it on Saturday because Chelsea play at exactly the same time. 5:30 kickoff, so I will be doing both at the same time. So the same as today.
I didn't think the rain could get much heavier, Glenn, but I think it has done.
Oh my God!
It's getting worse. The pitch looks okay though. The ball's running, still running.
This is absolutely monsoon.
If it keeps coming down like this, I wonder if the puddles will start to.
What the heck? I would hate to play in that. I would hate to play in that, weatherman.
Well, look at that.
Christian Pulisic with the yellow card, but more importantly than that, he scored the Chelsea goal tonight. A lot of patience, clinical finish. 6 goals this season now for the United States international. Problem here for Danny Carvajal.
Come on, boys!
At full stretch.
I can't be any proud of this team, whatever the result is. I cannot fault them.
There's the first sign that the surface might be getting a bit slippy, and there's another one.
The second, yeah, I was going to say, followed by the second.
Right.
That's a good ball to Vinicius.
Right.
Marcelo then couldn't stop and turn.
Adam,
It's becoming a problem
can you
for
put in the
players.
chat that they're both Chelsea and
We're at half-time with some of these players.
Chesterfield are on at the same time next Saturday, so I will be doing both at the same time, but mostly focusing on Chelsea,
Have to think about that.
like I'm doing tonight. Because look, I've got the Chesterfield score in here somewhere, half time against Bromley, so I'll be doing that.
Great finish, really is.
So strong, isn't he, Benzema? And he's such a good finisher. He's often been in the shadows of others at Real Madrid, but he's been worth his weight in gold for so long. Well, he's more than made his mark tonight. Don't forget to join us for the Premier League match at the weekend. Crystal Palace against Manchester City at 11:30. And then you can see Everton against Aston Villa from 7:30. Both of those matches.
If you're still in the chat, Adam.
Saturday. It's all about the Champions League tonight. This fascinating semi-final in Valdebebas between Real Madrid and Chelsea. Good defending by Thiago Silva. There's Christian Pulisic with lots and lots of space in front of him. Timo Werner.
Oh, lucky Werner.
Mason Mount was in a really good position in the middle. Timo Werner deciding to go himself, Glenn, which in hindsight was probably the wrong decision.
Well, if he does go himself and he shoots, he's got to go across goal. You know, there's Mount on the back post. He shifts it, makes a little bit of an angle, but you can't go near post. I think it's poor play, poor forward play there. But again, Chelsea getting through that midfield easily.
Luca.
Through that midfield. And
Luca, I'm doing Chelsea versus Fulham with Chesterfield on the side. If you're not willing to accept that, then don't be here for it then.
They've got to sort that out. Consequently,
Because if I don't do Chesterfield using Timon,
Chance slowed down a little bit there by Eder Militao. There's Mason Mount. Now his England teammate Ben.
yeah, 'cause they're both live at the same time on Saturday. One's on Sky Sports, one's on BT. So I am going to be doing both games. They're just going to be, I'm going to be watching the Chelsea game on my TV, and then the Chesterfield game will be on my phone. It will be on my phone. It will be on my phone, will be the Chesterfield game. So it means I'll be watching both, but I'll be focused on Chelsea. And thank you, Adam, for that help. So I want him just to get around his head, get in his head that I am doing both still.
Christensen to Aspilicueta. Just caught there by Marcelo, but it's not a foul. Here's Benzema. Modric. In normal conditions, that would have been perfect for Toni Kroos, but of course it's skidding along now on the surface.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Suddenly, technically, and your weight of pass all changes on the surface like that. Back flick there from Marcelo. Aspilicueta screaming for the foul before he's even hit the deck. That's the thing. If Modric and Kroos can't get it right, then it just shows you.
Yeah, what chance have the others got? Nice to see Zidane still smiling, despite the fact he's soaked to the skin. Might have had a different look on his face had Benzema not got the equaliser. Danny Carvajal felt that one.
Thank you, Adam. That's what one of my
Ben Chilwell's got a problem. You can just see in the background, Glenn, whether he's pulled a muscle.
Yeah, it looked like there was no one.
Thank you, Adam. If someone doesn't learn, then that's what will keep happening to you.
Hit in an awkward position, shall we say?
Hey guys, I bet you the other like is from Luca because I'm not doing Chesterfield on Saturday. Because I am. I'm doing it on my phone. Chelsea's on the TV, so I am doing both games, for crying out loud. If you can't live it and live with it, then don't come onto my stream on Saturday.
Notice Thomas Tuchel's gone for the cap.
Come on, Chelsea! Adam, whatever Luke says, I'm going to let you respond to it because I don't really know what to put. So I'll let you respond to whatever. let him know that I am doing it, and he just doesn't understand.
You just see there, Modric has gone deep, and Jorginho went right with him. Didn't let him turn, made him play square, and eventually it goes back to the keeper.
It was you, because all the proof is on the screen for me. If you're not careful, Adam will time you out.
Just look a little bit in shape. They're not quite sorted that out, have they? I think they're going to rely just on that little individual bit of skill like we saw Benzema perform.
Well done, boys!
The half-time whistle, and that was an outstanding 45 minutes of Champions League football. Karim Benzema with a brilliant finish. A lot of strength. He was clinical. He was the equaliser for Real Madrid after Chelsea had gone ahead through Christian Pulisic. A lot of bright
We're going to have some music on at half-time, folks.
With their 45 minutes.
Yep. So if any message gets put on the stream, I'm going to leave it to you, Adam, for you to sort that out so I can commentate on the game. And I'm going to put some music on for half-time for you guys. Because I'm just going to pop off for 5 minutes. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes or so. It's going to go. I'll see you in 5. Guys, I'm here at the moment. I just gotta go off to the toilet. Yes! 1-0 Chesterfield, come on! And it's Jack Clark. Guys, I'm just gonna pop off to the toilet quickly before I restart before the game is, because I really need to go to the loo. So I'll talk to you in a minute.
themselves some space, and they can only find the gloves of Thibaut Courtois. Of course, the wild card tonight, Glenn, is whether we see Eden Hazard off the bench at any stage for Real Madrid. He played 15 minutes or so at the weekend, and Zidane's had lots of positive things to say about his fitness in the build-up, and I'm sure he'd love to get on tonight and try and make his mark.
I'm sure he'd want to, but I don't know whether Zidane will risk him. At the end of the day, you imagine they'll get him ready for the second leg for next week, give him a bit more time if they can. If he's needed, they'll use him, but for me, I think he'll stay on the bench if it stays 1-1 or they get themselves ahead.
The goal that Benzema scored in the first half is only the fourth that Chelsea have conceded in the Champions League this season. They started the night with the joint best defence in the competition with Manchester City. And they kept 3 consecutive clean sheets away from home in the competition before Benzema's goal after 29 minutes of the first half. Eder Militao looking for Vinicius, headed away by Thiago Silva. Here's Casemiro, Modric, Carvajal. Kroos. Aspilicueta, Kante. Varane rather fortunate with the clearance. Chelsea got it back again though. It's on by Kante to Timo Werner. Here's the first chance of the second half, and it's a block there by Eder Militao, and the first corner of the second half for Chelsea.
Yeah, good pressing again, let bodies forward for Chelsea. They win the ball there, one little flick and he's in there, he swivels on it. Just has to take a little bit of an angle, just probably wanted to hit that first time, but a better start in the second half. You know, at the end of the first half, you just felt Real Madrid were just getting a hold of the game.
Christensen and Rudiger have gone forward along with Thiago Silva. And in the end, there's far too much on that from Mount. You can see Nacho there, Glenn, who along with Eder Militao have been so important in the absence of Sergio Ramos and more recently Rafa Varane as well. There's Marco Asensio, who's on the bench for Real Madrid tonight. It has been a case of 1 or 2 stepping up for Real, who we don't usually see in big situations like this one because of the injuries.
Yeah, it's their opportunity, isn't it? They don't look so comfortable in this 3. They've played it in the Liga at times, but I think you know, this is another level against Chelsea. It's not really worked out. I mean, Benzema scored a wonderful goal to get back in, but they've not created anything. You know, you play against Real Madrid, you expect them to be creating 2 or 3 chances each half.
Modric looking for Vinicius. Thiago Silva quickly across.
I am back now, guys. I just needed to sorry I'm a bit late to on here for the second half, but I need to go to the loo, because when you need to go, folks, you need to go. So I hope you guys understand that if you need to go to the loo, you need to go. Hope you guys understand that when you need to go, you need to go.
Benzema.
Come on, Chelsea.
We saw it first half when he hit the outside of the post. Wonder whether he feels tonight, Glenn, that he's got to do most of it for them.
I think that is the case. He hasn't curled it, as he just hadn't wrapped his foot around it. But I think that is the case. You know, you have some great players that have got great players around them as well. You know, your Messi's when Barca were at their very best, Ronaldo. You just look at this team at the moment, you think, well, if you keep him quiet, you've got a real good chance of beating this side, you know.
Timo Werner was on the move. Courtois there to meet the pass.
Come on, Charles.
Benzema down this side for now. Last touch off Chilwell, right in front of Thomas Tuchel, who picked an unchanged Chelsea team for the first time as the Chelsea manager. The team that started at West Ham is the one that is on the field at the moment.
Yeah, I think that surprised everyone. I didn't expect that. You know, I thought the West Ham team would have been, you know, you'd been planning ahead, thinking, well, I'll just give him a rest and play him. But no, he was happy with what he saw at West Ham. And to be fair, the first 30 minutes or so, they were excellent, weren't they?
Come on, Charles.
There's a big difference there. That ball played into Mount. He was getting turned on that first half. Varane, I think Zidane said to the back three, if they've got a chance, get out there and press and make sure these little inside forwards can't turn on it. And you saw him go there, and Mount had to restart and go backwards.
Mount is playing his 100th game for Chelsea tonight. Scored his first goal in the Champions League in the quarter-finals.
There's another example there. Nacho comes straight into Pulisic. It's a definite change. Look, there they go in again. The outside centre backs, those back three. Zidane said, look, there's too much space in behind our midfield. If the spare men in there, we've still got two defenders behind us.
It's got quite a furthest forward for the moment there. Nacho won the header. That's a trip by Marcelo. And a free kick to Chelsea.
Bromley have scored, folks. Bromley have equalised against Chesterfield. Sheffield 1, Bromley 1.
Tactical side of Zinedine Zidane's managership seems to have been recognised a lot more this season than it has been in the past.
Yeah, I think so, because you're not going to rely on just great individuals here. This team has to be moulded. They're not a team that's going to go over and smash people and outclass people like they have done yesteryear.
Marcelo looking for Benzema, who, as always, is the willing runner. It's amazing, really, Glenn, just on Zidane, that when you've got a manager who's won as many trophies as he has, that he still, in some quarters in Spain, has to prove himself to one or two. There's Hazard, who is down there warming up with Asensio, which might be a sign that attacking changes could be on the way at some stage for Madrid.
I think that's any manager at Real Madrid, isn't it? Even the great Zidane has to prove himself and constantly. And that's the
Come on, boys! How is everyone? Everyone doing well?
Thiago Silva is back in the semi-final of the Champions League, having played at this stage for Paris Saint-Germain last season. Nacho, Benzema, Marcelo, Modric, Toni Kroos.
Come on, Charles.
There's Casemiro, Luka Modric, Vinicius on the run. That's a really good interception by Thiago Silva. They really popped the ball around nicely there, Real Madrid.
Well, that's what you expect from Real Madrid. That's what we've seen year after year, and they've put their best little passing passage of together there, and nearly got in behind, didn't they? You just sense that Chelsea can't press. They're not pressing as quickly, and they're not getting there quite as quick as they were in the early stage of the game. Obviously, fatigue comes into it. And it's just giving Madrid a little bit of time and space to use it.
Just looking ahead to the second leg at Stamford Bridge next week, I think that Real Madrid are quite confident that Sergio Ramos will make the trip with them. He would be a vital player for the second leg for them. They'll get the free kick here for the foul on Pulisic, which annoyed Marcelo.
Hello everybody, how are you guys enjoying the stream? Hope you guys are enjoying the game as well. Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 1.
More of a slip, wasn't it?
Jorginho, Kante, Aspilicueta. Rudiger.
Okay.
Thibaut Courtois spent 4 years at Chelsea, won 2 league titles. He's only missed 1 game in all competitions all season for Real Madrid. Varane tussling with...
Well done, Werner.
Given away by Aspilicueta. Here's Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. Kante fouled him. Advantage played. Here's Ben Chilwell.
Come on, Chelsea.
Mason Mount. It's a more open first half in general, Glenn, than I was expecting. It's back to more like the opening 10 minutes or so now, where it was relatively cagey and the tempo had dropped a little bit.
Yeah, I think fatigue's just...
How is that not a foul? I don't know.
The press isn't quite as quick. There's a little bit more time on the ball for individuals on both teams, and you know, I think they're progressing the ball a little bit slower through the pitch.
Off goes Nacho, so versatile, plays so many positions in this Real Madrid team. Toni Kroos. It's
a strange position Kroos keeps picking up. You can understand that when they play a back four. There's 2 centre-backs and the wing and the full-backs push right on. He drops in there, but dropping in there when there's a 3, unless you've got one of these centre-backs that are really good getting forward and he can go into midfield. Look, you see Kroos here again, goes back in there. He's being wasted there, really.
He's had a muscle problem, Toni Kroos. He was in the gym all last week. He didn't train very much at all. They've worked really hard to get him ready for tonight.
Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.
Rafa Varane.
Everyone enjoying the stream?
Slightly too far in front of Vinicius. It's the Carvajal challenge on Chilwell.
It's a definite push, isn't it? If you're playing by the letter of the law, he's pushed him. Anywhere else on the pitch, there's a foul if the referee sees it.
And the yellow card here.
Well done, Kante. Well done, Kante.
Kante, he ran forward, thought he got away with it, but the eagle eyes of Danny McKelly spotting the foul and administering the yellow card.
Yeah, once Kante gets the other side of you, it's very difficult, isn't it, to recover and get back.
Kante's our best player, so by far.
There's a couple of grabs, isn't there? And he eventually tries to win the ball. The referee in good position now. Chelsea put the 3 centre-backs now. I think Aspilicueta will go up there as well.
Neither Christensen nor Rudiger have scored yet this season. Thiago Silva's got a couple. He's got in there. Mason Mount's been the man for the delivery so far tonight.
Come on, someone in blue, get your head onto it.
It's Mount again. It's Varane's header. Toni Kroos there first.
Don't foul! Don't foul!
Fouled there by his international teammate, Antonio Rudiger. respective benches tonight, Glenn. There's a lot more available for Thomas too.
Come on.
A deeper, stronger Chelsea bench. The Real Madrid injuries have taken their toll to a certain extent, but I suppose at the moment
Just
there's
for the
less need
2-1
for
up,
Tuchel to do
boy.
anything. Game at the moment is where he wants it. Offside given against Vinicius.
He'd be delighted at the moment. You know, he'd be looking down the line, looking
Yeah,
at the
you
bench.
know
Of
me,
course,
something
he
not
wanted
hands.
it in the last 10 minutes.
Come on,
but
boy.
it's Zidane that's got to come up with a change that's going to make the difference. But it's interesting you say that. You're absolutely spot on that Chelsea's squad goes deeper, and that's with a fella called Hazard on Real Madrid's bench.
Well done,
So
Silva.
strong against Benzema. Kovacic's the only notable absentee for Chelsea this evening.
Buenas, Blue.
Vinicius. Modric. Now Kroos. Modric challenged over there by Azpilicueta. Real Madrid tonight without Sergio Ramos, Ferland Mendy, or Fede Valverde. Lucas Vazquez finished for the
I have
season.
no idea who
as well.
scored yet,
Now
but
two
we are.
youngsters on the bench.
Chesterfield are
We've seen
2-1
that
up in this
good
game.
defending by Thiago
And it's
Silva.
George
Yeah, he's good
Carolina
defending. Sometimes you can try
scored.
and play out from there
Boys,
and
boys,
you have none
boys.
of it. Just clear your lines. And as Azpilicueta just gets a little bit of cramp. We've all been there.
So it's Chesterfield 2,
With that,
Bromley
Hazard's on his way.
1. And the table now switches. And it actually puts us
Crossing by
6.
Vinicius.
Well, I did that every day of the
Benzema's
freaking
only one
week.
in there.
Well, I always see if Chelsea can get a winner. Get a second
Reece
goal.
James,
Reece
Hakim
James is coming on,
Ziyech.
Hakim Ziyech. Who are they going to come on for? It'll be
They're about to
interesting.
come on as well for Chelsea. So both managers, Glenn, feeling the time is right to make a change. It's normally around the hour mark, isn't it, in situations like this?
I think with Reece James, he might have just looked at Azpilicueta there.
Oh
getting cramp.
no,
He's
don't.
made his decision on that one. But,
Well done,
I
Kante.
think it might be a night when you just put a few fresh legs on. That's the thing about, that's the beauty about Chelsea. The shape won't change, individuals will change, but
It's like,
you know,
boom.
similar,
Boom.
similar sort of players, you know, replacing each other.
Casemiro to Benzema and then back again.
Get red.
Important challenge by Christensen. Here's Modric. Now Dani Carvajal. Benzema. Only to Azpilicueta.
Cesar
It's
Azpilicueta.
going to be whether they change the shape as well with the attacking substitution, whether that means they go from 3 at the back to 4 at the back, which could significantly change the way the game's being played, Glenn.
Well, without a doubt. I mean, Hazard, look, he's been out a long while, but he's still got that little magic moment in him, hasn't he? And any class top player has got that, even if you're not 100% fit. But Zidane
He isn't
has that
100%
second
fit.
goal, there's no doubt about it. Might open the game up even more for Chelsea.
Toni Kroos to Luka Modric. Eder Militao. Dani Carvajal.
Oh, he's going for the triple. He's going for the triple sub. Oi.
Going to be 3 Chelsea.
Oi, we're going for it, boys. We're going for it.
A triple change on the way for Thomas Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel wants to go for it, man. He's going for it.
Benzema to Carvajal. Christian Pulisic.
Oh, dirty.
Marcelo is going to get the yellow card for that one.
Yeah, there can't be any complaints here for the yellow. Look, he's trying to get back goal side, can't get there. He knows he's making a tackle from the wrong side and takes the yellow for the team.
So Hazard for Vinicius, which would indicate the shape's going to stay the same.
Yeah, he's gone out on that left-hand side. He'll link, try and get a little bit closer to...
So Pulisic's coming off, which he's had a really good game. Scored our away goal.
Christian Pulisic's night is done, Glenn, but he scored the all-important goal.
Yeah.
He certainly has. He's played well for the team.
Pulisic's coming off.
I think this,
And
I
Hakim
think the
Ziyech
3 subs
is
in
coming
is
on.
a defensive player. I think they need energy.
I can see it.
Tuchel's looking at it and saying, look, we're not.
If you want
close
a
to
player that can bring in the
just
ball
starting
in,
to get
Reece
too
James
much
is your man.
possession for his liking.
Havertz is coming on, and Timo Werner is coming off.
Who missed a really good chance early in the match. So German for German.
And Aspilicueta is going off, and Reece James is coming on. So we've done all of our 3 substitutions in one swoop. So let's go for it. Hazard is now on the pitch. We do not want him to play well in this game. Hazard is now on the pitch. So you know, Hazard is now on the pitch.
Here's Jorginho, who's taken the armband since Aspilicueta went off. And then Hazard, who's on there, up alongside Karim Benzema. It's going to be fascinating to see just how fit he is, what kind of impact he can have. And his best is among the best in the world, but he's had a really difficult time of things due to injuries at Real Madrid. Mason Mount.
Come on, just keep playing the way we are.
And for Ziyech.
Oh, this is good football. Good football.
Jorginho. Havertz.
Come on, just keep passing the ball around, boys.
Christensen for James.
We're playing all right, guys. We just got to keep going. The way we are going, we are doing well. At least if it stays like this, I'm happy. As long as it stays like this, I think we'll be the more happier out of the 2 sides, because we've got the advantage, because we've gotten the way to go.
This is excellent from Chelsea. The 3 subs have come on and look.
Go on, Chelsea, let's get a second. And let's put our authority on this game. Our authority on this game doesn't sound very much. Nah. Yeah.
Different challenge out there for Marcelo now, Glenn, isn't it? With the
Hit the ball. The ball. The ball. Chilwell. Mount. Oh. Kante. Jorginho. Rudiger. Chilwell. Havertz. Ziyech. Mount. Rudiger. Silva. Jorginho. Mount. Chilwell. Ziyech. Chilwell. Mount. Jorginho.
Excellent possession here from Chelsea.
Silva.
Yeah, it's good timing
Rudiger.
from Tuchel to use these subs. It really is. You can see they look a different
Jorginho.
team. They're a little fresher, shifting the ball.
Havertz.
Kai Havertz.
Like this again.
Mad. My turn. We're back on now, boys. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Modric to Benzema.
Just imagine. Imagine this. Imagine that. Imagine this.
Chelsea with a chance now. Ziyech can have a run at Militao.
Oh, too much. Too much on it. Too much on it.
It was a wonderful ball from Ziyech, and I don't think Havertz really thought that he was going to get it into that position.
We just need to keep playing the way we are, and we're doing quite well at the moment.
Wonderful ball.
Christensen out hustling Hazard.
I think that's the difference. Havertz hasn't really got that instinct as a striker. You know, any number of real number 9s getting across the front there and getting a little touch on that, or is expecting it. I don't think Havertz actually expected it to come, but it was a great ball from Ziyech.
He's only scored twice, Havertz, in his last 32 games in all competitions. They came against Morecambe and Crystal Palace. He's never scored in the Champions League. Still only 21, he's a player with immense potential.
Come on, Chelsea. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. If you guys have hit the thumb like button, highly appreciated. And don't forget to sub to the channel as well. And also don't forget to hit the bell notification, and don't forget to hit post as well, so you get updates when I basically go live. Because I put updates on there when I'm doing stuff as well.
Havertz to Ziyech.
Go on!
On his way through that's a really important challenge by Eder Militao.
Corner. Corner, well done, boys!
It was a great tackle, wasn't it? It really was a lovely one-touch football from Chelsea.
We're playing good football.
And Ziyech is getting more forward than
we're playing good football. We just need to keep playing the way we are. And the more we keep playing the way we are, the more better we're getting.
Lovely one-touch football movement from Chelsea.
It's interesting that Ziyech was singled out, wasn't he, by Thomas Tuchel when he spoke to Des before the match, and he did say that if anybody deserved to start the match who wasn't, it was Hakim Ziyech.
Come on, we just need someone in blue to get their head onto this corner. Come on. Someone in blue, get your head on the ball. That's a ball. It's Rudiger. Oh. Ziyech! Oh! Straight the keeper. Bowls. Bowls, bowls and more bowls.
The last one he was in the Ajax team that was sensationally beaten late on by Tottenham.
Yeah, what an incredible night that was. It really was, but he's come on and affected the game, Ziyech, in a real positive way. He's got plenty of the ball. Look, he's back tackling, he's got the shape defensively as well. Got that urgency.
So far it's like stress. Stress all aboard.
When he scored, Glenn, he made it 3-0 on aggregate to Ajax, and at that stage there was no way back for Tottenham.
No, there wasn't, but there was. I think you had,
looks like Real Madrid are bringing on 2 players now, folks.
Trying to get the travel arrangements to Spain. Incredible night, wasn't it?
Casemiro to Benzema. Two more changes coming now for Zinedine Zidane. That's Alvaro Odriozola. And before that, you just caught a glimpse of Marco Asensio.
Come on, boys!
Benzema, the one they've got to keep an eye on.
Mark. Don't foul. Don't foul. Well done, Christensen. Well done, he had him covered, he had it covered.
Just trying to get that as they scored the equaliser, a little head and nod back down, but this time he's brought it down for him.
Yep, Christensen had that covered, man.
Corner off it, but it looks like they're isolating that back post on a couple of occasions now.
Eder Militao, Rafa Varane have joined Benzema in there. Corner taken by Kroos, Casemiro attacking it, Benzema as well. Reece James made the block.
Get out!
Marcelo,
well done! Out!
To the right position. Modric plays it on now to Casemiro.
Well done, Reece! Unlucky. I'll take that.
That's some great blocking, wasn't there, from Chelsea?
That showed how good defensively we have been this season. Hey.
There's the first look. Good closing from Kante. Reece James gets the first block.
Substitution for Real Madrid.
So Danny Carvajal
Odriozola is coming on and Carvajal is going off.
And Asensio's coming on for Marcelo.
Asensio is going off and Marcelo is coming on. No, so Marcelo is going off. Asensio is going on.
Pass to Benzema. So both managers now have made 3 changes with 13.5 minutes on the first leg still to play.
Come on, boys.
You would presume now, Glenn, it's a back 4 for Real Madrid. First defending here for Varane to do, and he's not going to get there ahead of Havertz. That's a free kick.
Well done.
Foul by Varane. They were exposed there. They just changed the shape, haven't they?
Exactly
Well done, boys. Well done, Havertz.
To a back 4, and all of a sudden it's as if they've not realised on the pitch. And suddenly there's wide open spaces which we haven't seen this second half for Chelsea to run into.
Havertz is good.
Havertz,
Oh, a bit dirty.
It just shifts the ball, gets the foul right on the edge of the box, and
This could be a good opportunity. Could be a good opportunity. This could.
There's a yellow card shown in there to Varane, so he gets a booking. Nacho's now the left back, Odriozola the right back, and Varane in the middle alongside Eder Militao. Nacho's got experience of playing as a left back, so should be relatively comfortable out there, although he's got Reece James charging forward down that side, which will give him a test. It's a situation here where Courtois has got to get everybody where he wants them.
Come on, Chelsea.
You'd definitely be thinking the Chelsea players, blue shirts, have got to be following in any shot in there at goal. And with this
Any
pitch,
shot.
the surface as it is, see it's still coming down. It's relentless, isn't it? Get a shot, a real good striking on goals and test the keeper out.
Come on, someone in blue. Get to the rebound if it comes back. So either Mount or Reece James to take.
Laying down behind the Real Madrid wall. Attacking Ziyech.
Oh, look, he's the edge.
Courtois. Plenty of power, but
Unlucky
was
Ziyech.
always favourite.
Yeah, he's decided to go the aerial route, but no, that's got to be in the top corner to beat a keeper from there.
Real Madrid ruled the roost with 13 Champions League wins, but Chelsea are one of 5 clubs with a clean sweep of all 3 major European trophies. Real never won a Cup Winners' Cup. One of Chelsea's came against the Spaniards back in 1971. Peter Osgood scored in the final and the replay in Athens.
Come on, boys.
Pulisic is the Chelsea goal scorer in Valdebebas this evening. Here's Toni Kroos. Modric.
Yep, about 10 minutes to go, folks. I'll take a draw right now. But if we can nick a winner, I'll be even happier.
That's what Chelsea have done well tonight. They've made Modric and Kroos play square and backwards. They've given them no time whatsoever to play. I think Liverpool
Well done,
Liverpool
Rudiger.
a bit too much time and space to look forward and pass forward.
We're into stoppage time
Big 10 minutes on the
in the
cards.
game between Chesterfield and Bromley. It's Chesterfield 2, Bromley 1. And as it stands, Chesterfield are going 6th in the league.
For the second leg, that was a firm challenge by Casemiro and Ziyech.
That was a take no prisoners tackle, wasn't it? Look at that.
Have
Straight
it.
The ball straight through Ziyech.
Oh,
It's lucky actually Ziyech just lifted his body up, didn't take the full blow.
We saw him do a couple of those at Anfield in the second leg, Casemiro.
Yeah.
Chelsea doing well. Yeah, at least we're not losing. Because also, don't forget, Adam, we have an away goal. So if it stays 0-0 in the second leg, Chelsea go through on away goals to the final.
That's Asensio.
Sorry.
Nacho.
And also, I got fingers crossed that Chesterfield hang on. So we're at the moment look like we might be going 6th in the league if we don't concede in the last few minutes of stoppage time that's left against Bromley.
It's Marco Asensio, and that's a corner.
Corner. Offside, so I'll take that.
Sergio Ramos, the man behind the mask. And don't forget to join us tomorrow night, Paris Saint-Germain against Manchester City.
Well, that's close. That is close offside.
An ultimate City's big night in the Champions League. And then Manchester United against Roma and Villarreal against Arsenal in the Europa League on Thursday.
Hello, hello.
By Casemiro, forward by Jorginho. Kante rolling.
Go on, Kante! Go on, Kante! Go on, Kante! Go on! Go on! Oh! Whatever the result is today, these players deserve a lot of credit today.
Where does he get that energy from?
These players deserve a pat on the freaking back for this performance. These players have played very well today. They've played for the badge, they've played for the shirt. They have represented British football with pride tonight. Because I wasn't expecting us to go to Real Madrid and do how we did today. There's still a chance.
Snapped away by Modric. It's been a frustrating night in many ways for him, hasn't it, Glenn? Because he hasn't been able to really dominate the midfield area like he likes to do.
No, he hasn't been given the time and the space, and I think at his age now, he needs that. Give him time and space, and he'll hurt you. But in the semi-final of a Champions League, you're not going to get that. You get a team that's going to press you hard, younger legs up against you.
I can't be any prouder to be a Chelsea fan.
It's been difficult for him.
Reece James to Hakim Ziyech, Casemiro.
Come on! Unlucky! Unlucky boys! Thank you very much, guys. Yes! Chesterfield, guys, I won! We are 6th in the league! We've had the game! We've won! We've finally beaten Bromley for the first time ever! It's about time, and I'll take that any day of the week. We're 6th in the league! Come on! Up James Rowe! Up that! Head up him! Woo! Now! Chelsea gonna get a winner, and then it's gonna make so hungry every day.
Modric to Militao. Real Madrid finding it so hard at the moment, Glenn, to pass the ball forward.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We're Chelsea! Oh, we're Chelsea! Oh,
to play forward and unopposed.
It's a Real Madrid ball. Odriozola might well have persuaded the Dutch assistant. Thomas Tuchel looks off. Benzema's header, only to Chilwell. Throw to Chelsea. Don't forget to join us for 2 Premier League matches on Saturday. Crystal Palace, Manchester City from 11:30. Everton Villa from 7:30.
well, Chelsea!
In the cross. Good header away by Christensen for Chelsea.
Hi, guys. How are you doing? You might have been busy or something. It's Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 1 the Champions League. We're playing very well.
It's a lovely ball to Odriozola. It's a really
well done, Rudiger. Well done, Rudiger. Well done.
For his teammate to arrive.
Yeah, lovely little ball, wasn't inside the full back. But Rudiger,
There we go. Chesterfield a 1. All you need now is Chelsea to score and win. That is true. Chesterfield 1. Now we need Chelsea to score and win. And then it's been a good day. All right.
To be in a superb position heading into the second leg at Stamford Bridge.
So we're playing really well. We're playing with so much passion. I didn't expect us to come tonight. I wasn't expecting to see this sort of performance tonight. It's
Jorginho's challenge to Real Madrid throwing. He must be chomping at the bit, Glenn, Sergio Ramos.
You can just sense his frustration. He wants to be out there, especially on conditions like that. With a wet pitch, he'd have loved it out there.
I can't be any prouder to be a Chelsea fan at this moment in time. We have played out of our skins. These players have played for the badge, they played for the shirt, they have played for the club, they played for the manager. They've done everything. We have, I would say we've outplayed Real Madrid in this game.
Toni Kroos out to carry Benzema. Here's Odriozola.
Just the only kick in the teeth would be for them to score soon, and if that were, that would mean that would be a kick in the.
Took a deflection.
That would be
a
deflection corner to Real Madrid.
Applause from Ramos. Toni Kroos with a long-range shot.
Yeah, he sets it nicely, doesn't he? And it just gets a little flick off Kante, I think it is there, but I think Mendy would have had it covered.
Been playing Call of Duty, I've got a new Xbox, being on that. Oh, that's alright, don't blame you. Don't blame you if you got that, the new Xbox, but yeah. Oh! Yeah. I'm still waiting to get the new PlayStation, but I don't even know when or how I'm going to get it, because it looks like every time it looks like every time it comes on sale, it just sells out within minutes.
It's a good chance that.
Into the final 2 minutes, Toni Kroos from the other side. Important moments for Chelsea.
Well done, Mendy!
Safely into the gloves of Edouard Mendy. Off goes the rampaging Rudiger. It's a brilliant run, clattering into Odriozola. It might not have been caught by Militao.
Come on, boys!
For the Real Madrid defender.
Well, it is a great run, actually. It gets the foul. It's ideal for Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea!
That someone is slipped back in for him. Sure, it was.
Not quite sure Odriozola could get out of the way.
No, I was feeling sorry for that, really. There's
the
first challenge, and he keeps going. There's your left side centre back with 2 minutes to go, and he takes him out there. Look, he misses the ball completely, and.
It's the first time in his career, Glenn, that he's been shown a yellow card for being smashed into the middle of next week.
But you just wonder, you just hope someone was Jorginho was just going to fill in for Rudiger if they did lose the ball. That's what makes me. There's a little battle going on.
Come on, boys!
It's been a real contrast for these two. They've arrived at the same destination, Tuchel and
slow,
Zidane, but by vastly different routes. In one dugout, you've got the man who was the best footballer on the planet for a considerable period of time.
Oh, my PS4 hasn't been getting slow. It's not slow, but it's old, but not slow.
And he's had to do it the hard way. There's real concern here at the moment, though, for Rudiger, who more than played his part in the Pulisic goal.
That was a wonderful pass, wasn't it? Really was, and what a well-taken goal. He just keeps his cool. Side puts it in between those two defenders there, and it's a great start from Chelsea. And they were so on top at the time, you know. Sometimes when you're on top like that, you don't score, but this is a fabulous bit of technique. The cushion header as well, and to get your body in a position to keep it under the bar.
It's all for you now. We can hang on and
he generated as well off the turn.
Yeah.
If we can get a draw out of this, I'll be even prouder, because it means we got the advantage going into the second leg.
Kurt Zuma. Time for Tuchel to take a seat. 3 minutes of additional time, and good to see that Rudiger is back on his feet.
Rudy! We've got 3 minutes of added on time at the end of the second half. We have 3 minutes, folks. 3 minutes.
Chelsea 2 minutes away with the away goal advantage to take to Stamford Bridge.
Oh, for God's sake, boys.
Havertz working hard, so is Kante.
Come on, Chelsea. Oh, unlucky. I am out, Jam. Stay safe, Chelsea. Done good. See you Saturday for Chelsea again. Thank you very much. Chelsea versus Fulham and Chesterfield versus Hartlepool United, which is on BT Sports. I will be doing both games.
It's coming on for Benzema, who scored an excellent goal for Real Madrid tonight.
So we're doing Chelsea versus Fulham and Chesterfield versus Hartlepool at the same time, folks.
Final minute of additional time.
Yeah, he looked the only threat, didn't he, really? Benzema, in many ways. They haven't created many chances. He's carved them out himself, really. The goal ender, the one where he hit the post. Other than that, it's been a...
Go on, Chelsea! Go on, Chelsea!
Will be the main threat next week as well. Carry Benzema when Real Madrid arrive at Stamford Bridge. Here's Reece James.
Oh, balls. Bad ball. Unlucky Reece.
It's advantage Chelsea, Glenn, at 1-1, but not a great deal more than that. There's still a lot of work to do against a team that can score goals away from home with so many world-class players in the lineup.
Yeah,
A win for Chesterfield. No, we're not fifth. We're not fifth in the table. We are sixth. We are sixth. We are sixth in the table. We've got sixth, not fifth.
I thought Chelsea would win over the 2 legs, but they've still got to do the hard graft. But a good performance tonight again from Chelsea with the ball and defending.
One final chance maybe for Real Madrid. Christensen across there ahead of Asensio.
Come on, boys! Hang on in there! Hang on in there!
That's what Chelsea have done better than Real Madrid. Their outside centre-backs have been prepared to go out wide and defend.
Well, that's it. Chelsea have come through the first leg relatively unscathed. They'll head to Stamford Bridge in a position of strength for the return next Wednesday.
Full-time Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 1, and also Chesterfield 2, Bromley 1 in the National League as well. Like, subscribe with the bell notification, we'll get to it post. I'll see you guys on Saturday for a double-header at the same time, kickoff at 5:30 on Saturday for Chelsea versus Fulham and Chesterfield versus Hartlepool United, which is live on BT Sports and Sky respectively. Like, subscribe with the bell notification.